Alright guys, we're up here at my mom's house in Fairhope, Alabama. It's a pretty cloudy day outside, probably going to rain here shortly, so we need to get this video on the way. I told you that I have a video coming soon on our next adventure, and this is that video. So basically, as y'all may know, we were flipping a house in Pensacola, Florida. We ended up successfully selling that house, and we're back here at my mom's house staying here before we get on the road. And what I wanted to do a few months back was travel the United States in a van. At the time, my wife Haley, she didn't really, I don't think she really cared for the idea, but now she's totally for it. So since then, since we've sold our house, we have bought a Chevy conversion van. We have converted it. So yeah, let's go check it out. Alright guys, so one quick thing before we get to the thick of this video, I just want to let you guys know that this is just a very primitive van life. We are planning on living in it the majority of the time. We want to go to a lot of natural forests and camp. We have a big tent. We've got all of our camping gear. This is the van. We've got all of our camping gear, so I would prefer to not have to stay in the van as much as possible, but when it's raining, when we're in a city that doesn't really have a whole lot of national parks we can camp in, we can stay in the van, and you know, everything is good to go. We can keep going on our travels. There is going to be 3 of us: myself, my wife Haley, our 6-year-old son Kai, and actually the dog. So the dog is a small dog, not a big dog, so it's not going to be really that big of a deal. But so we want to try it out for a few months, and before we head off to Thailand, hopefully we can get off to Thailand here pretty soon. I really want to go, but we just want to give the van life a shot for a few months, so we decided to give it a shot and, you know, go all in, sell our house and go all in. But here we go. This is our van. You can see the kitchenette is right here, passenger seat, the back. Getting into the van, it is still under construction. It's still a little bit messy. We plan on putting let me get inside. We plan on putting a curtain rod right here. We're not really going to be using the TV too much because we're trying to disconnect from electronics and modern day society, I guess you could say, for a temporary time. Let's start from the front. So passenger seat, all that's good, fine, nothing's changed here. We do have a power inverter that will plug into one of these 2 sockets right here, and it'll just give us, you know, 120 watts to charge our laptops. We haven't gone full solar yet. We really want to, but it's pretty expensive, so we're holding off on that since it's only a 3-month thing at best right now. So passenger seat right here. All that is pretty standard in most vehicles. We have this little thing, which is Kai's. It kind of holds some, you know, toilet paper, some wet wipes, little extra bags, maybe some little things here and there that quick access by the door. This will eventually get covered up, and with carpet, we're gonna have a rug in here to preserve the original carpet, so that one day if we want to sell it, we can. The kitchenette, the most interesting part about this, which is basically the core foundation of the van life. All right, so starting out in Florida, we got this from a place called BMO. It's just a vanity that I've cut the bottom of it off. It's a bathroom vanity. We got it for like 75 bucks, and cut the bottom off, drilled some holes, mounted it where the seats bolt down into, and yeah, sink or top right here. We've got it's just a yellow pine top that I've treated with beeswax and other oils to waterproof it. This is a baking sheet that we picked up at Walmart. We didn't think we really needed a big, ginormous sink in here because hopefully we're not going to be spending that much time besides driving and sleeping. So this is great for brushing teeth. It's great for washing a few like small pans, you know, getting your hair wet, whatever you need to do. Little soap dispenser from Home Depot, just looks nice. Kind of keep, you know, whatever soap you want in there. Now this is a standard copper pipe with a 45-degree elbow joint and a 90-degree elbow joint. They're very inexpensive to make. The solder and the flux can get pretty pricey, but it was pretty easy to do. For my first time, you can see that some of the joints are not that great, but it will do. It adds a uniqueness to it. Now this is what holds the copper pipe in. So the copper pipe is down inside of this block, and this block is screwed from the bottom side to the top, which holds this thing pretty secure. And you know, it's just something small. It's nothing, we're not, you know, gonna be suspending anything from it. Doesn't really need to be fully hardcore structural. Now, we didn't want to do an inline range or inlaid range because we didn't have that much space. We're pretty limited, so we decided to go with this Coleman 2-burner gas grill. They're pretty standard at almost anywhere you go. The sides fold out. It's got the 2 burners on it. It's got the wind deflection, you know, right here. And yeah, it's pretty standard at anywhere you go. It works great though. I've cooked last week. I'm working out my 2 weeks at Academy, and I spent 4 nights behind the store. I was actually sleeping behind the store that I was working at because it's all the way in Pensacola. It's about an hour drive. So I work Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I was like, hey, Saturday or Sunday night, I'm gonna head out there. I'm gonna stay the night, go to work. I'm gonna kind of mess around in Pensacola, maybe go to the skate parks on Tuesday, work the next 2 days, and come home. So it was really neat for me to go ahead and give the van life a short, quick experience, and I actually got to do it tonight as well. The bed. This is where my kid will be sitting during us driving, and when we are not driving, this is where we will be sleeping. This thing converts out down into an almost queen size bed, which is great. But yeah, let's check it out. Alright guys, so this is underneath the kitchenette. This is basically going to be our food storage, our gray water tank storage, our propane storage, a little bit of everything storage, alright? So we've got, let me sit down here. We've got sugar for coffee. We've got French press for coffee. We got coffee for making coffee. I like the coffee. Backup toilet paper, emergency use only. What's back there? We got some grits. These are grits. So this is our gray water tank. We actually got this from another YouTube video. I'm gonna link them down in the comments below, of using these gray bucket tanks. And as you can see, it comes out of the sink up here, down in through this top, and then down here. This is an on-off disconnect. It's just a simple ball valve. I've got a quick disconnect to hook a hose up to that has the male end of the quick connect on it to drain gray water into the dump station. We've got the propane for the cooking of the food and the heating of the coffee. Got the little vacuum, you know, just one of these little guys, just kind of clean off the thing really quick. We got, oh, this is our latest and greatest. It's wet. It's probably leaking. Water pump. So one water line goes up into the bottom of that copper pipe. The other one goes out that back there into that big jug. I will show you the other side in one moment. So you push down on said pump and water comes out said faucet. See? This is me just pumping water in the van, you know? We have our water purification. We thought about doing an inline filter to all this, but decided not to. So I think we're just gonna stick with one of these. These are incredibly cheap. You know, fill it up, fill your cup up, and then put it away when you're done. So these are our coffee creamer bottles. They're great for just pouring anything out. So bowls, plates, saucepan for cooking grits and other stuff. Like I said, I will have my cast iron pan. I will have another little just regular skillet that everyone would have just to cook some stuff quickly and vegetables and stuff like that. This is great for, you know, heating water to pouring into the French press with the coffee in it, and then you use the sugar with the coffee when you put it in the cup, and then you consume the coffee. We have a cutting board we picked up at Ross for very cheap. It's a bamboo cutting board. They're great because you get the oil, and when you get the oil on it, and after you've used it for a little while, it heals itself back up. So awesome to have. They will last a lifetime as long as they are taken care of. And you know, the only way you take care of a cutting board is just use it, wash it, and don't store it in the water. That's it. So that easy. All right, so this is the back side of the van. This is my hose. It's just a garden hose with a quick disconnect on it to hook up into the gray tank. I can run it out 7 feet in order to drain the water. This is our 6-gallon water jug. Just cut a hole in it, run your 5/8 vinyl hosing through it up to the back side of this, and you've got 6 gallons of water at the push of a button with your foot. So yeah, that's it. That's how easy it is. So let's close this up. As you can see, it's a very tight fit. This thing wiggles a little bit. This closes. Lots of storage inside the driver door and the passenger door. You can see we are Taco Bell fans. Yeah. Other than that, that's about it. So, like I said, we wanted to do this van life thing for a while. At least I did, and I'm super excited to get it done. I cannot believe it has actually become a reality. It's really a dream come true. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really neat to go see some new places, go to some new states that I've never been before. As some of you may know, I am originally from California, Los Angeles, born and raised. Moved out to the South in 2009, I think, and it's been okay. It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, so I'm excited to get back out there to like my hometown and maybe see some friends, maybe see some family along the way, and make some new friends would be nice. And yeah, so, you know, gonna get along the way. And like I said, if y'all have any places that we should stop and see, any things we should do to the van, please leave them in the comments, and definitely I will write back. You know, would love to start talking to the viewers as well. So leave it in the comments, and you know, I'll get up with you down there, and maybe help me and my family find some new places to see. So other than that, this has been our van tour. So I hope y'all definitely enjoyed it. I'm new to the whole talking to a camera vlogging thing. So just, you know, yeah, I want to start vlogging, and I'll get better. I will get better. But other than that, y'all have a great day. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's